Hello and welcome to this video. This is going to be kind of a new video on my channel. I haven't made something like this. This is going to be a story time sort of video where I am going to share you how I lost my Instagram account and never got it back. I do want to add that I didn't really plan on making this video or, well, telling anyone, but it's been a few months and I decided that, well, I do want to shame Instagram for this, so this is me doing it publicly. And because I didn't really plan on doing this, I didn't take screenshots. All I have is old emails and, well, I only have the ones Instagram has sent me, so I don't have the ones that I've sent them. I also, well, kind of for demonstration purposes, I'm going to make some fake Instagram screenshots so you can understand what I'm talking about, but well, I don't have the original screenshots. Let me get into the story. It all started in 7th of February of this year. I was at my parents and my mom liked to stalk me on Instagram. Well, kind of understandable. I don't like that she does that, but well, she's my mom, so she likes to stalk me on Instagram and she pulls up my profile and then she pulls up 2 other profiles with my name on it and my face on it, and she asks me, what are these? And I have never seen these profiles in my life, and I'm like, well, I don't even remember what I said, but probably something like, well, I don't know, I have to look into it, because I didn't want to worry her, but I was worried. I decided to go on Instagram and search up my first name and my last name, because, well, the profiles had my first and my last name on the, like, the little name box. And let me tell you, so many profiles popped up. Like, there's probably 100 of them, all with my first and my last name, which are not common, by the way. My first and my last name are not common, and, well, for now I'm the only one that I know that has that combination. Also, all the profiles had me as their profile picture, stolen from my Instagram. And when I clicked them, they would have posts of me, pictures of me, with, like, I don't remember where there were any captions, but it would be an old picture of me that I have posted years ago and probably deleted already on my own profile. But it was so scary. Like, there were so many of them, and all of their usernames were like my username, but with added characters or some type of variation of it. They all had my bio of the time. That wasn't the bio I had back then when the pictures were taken, I don't think. But, and they would have the 2 emojis and my portfolio Instagram account, but not tagged. As a person, I'm actually quite shy. I don't really like to be perceived. Sorry. I don't really like to be perceived. After all this happened, I was so scared to start posting in the internet again. I was so hesitant of coming back onto this channel or starting my new Instagram account, because I was so scared that someone would do that again. And I am still a little bit anxious about this. I don't know, like, who does that? First of all, I was 15, so I didn't really think of this as a possibility. Well, I knew that the internet is a place where, well, if you put something, it's there forever. So I wouldn't post anything crazy. But well, I had my little Instagram account. I had probably like 130 followers, most of them my friends. And well, it was public, but like, I wasn't big at all. And when you're 15 and desperate for attention, you don't really think of this. And well, then this happened. All these bot accounts just took my identity and used it as a spam or whatever. I don't even know what the accounts were doing, but it was scary. I did Google what I could do about this and what's happening. Why is there hundreds of profiles impersonating me? Nothing came up. Only like few profiles maybe, or like Reddit posts of people saying that, well, someone they knew made an Instagram post, an Instagram profile of them, but I have no idea what happened, because there were so many of them and I couldn't find anyone talking about it or anyone saying that this has happened to them. So this makes me think that maybe someone just, I don't know, someone who knew me just took all my information and, I don't know, paid someone to make like million profiles of me. I don't know, but it was so scary. So I tried to report the profiles. At first I tried impersonation. That did not work. And then I tried everything. Just anything to get the profiles down. I tried spam, scam, false information, defamation, intellectual property, the impersonation thing, underage user. I tried everything. They would always come back as denied. And I tried reporting the profiles also with multiple accounts. Well, I have my portfolio account and like burner account where I just shitpost everything for myself. So at least 3 accounts. Also, I asked my friend to report all the accounts she could find. So there were like multiple accounts trying to get these profiles down. I submitted the official copyright report from Instagram's webpage and they sent me like an email saying that I didn't have enough proof. Thanks for contacting us. It looks like you're attempting to report content that you believe infringes your copyright. Our technology found that we require additional information to process your report. I can put a screenshot of the official copyright form, but it does ask you to submit like an explanation and a description of the work you're trying to copyright, like the original work. And I would explain what the situation is, that there is multiple spam accounts using my pictures. I needed like solid proof and I didn't know how to do that. What else I could do other than just link my Instagram page. and that wasn't enough. On the 8th of February, Instagram gets back to me. They sent me, "Thanks for contacting us. Based on the information you have provided, it's not clear that you are the rights owner." I had sent my Instagram page to them and just told them that I'm me. And also I tried submitting multiple IDs to Instagram, but nothing. On the same day, I do get an email saying that they removed few of the profiles, but I didn't know what worked. It only showed that the copyright form worked, but I didn't know what in that form was different from the other forms I've sent. So I had to figure that out. Also, Instagram sends me an email saying that action needed on your account. Take action or you lose access to, well, my account. Your Instagram account has been suspended. This is because your account or activity on it doesn't follow our terms of use or on intellectual property, including our policies on copyright. And well, I did appeal why I was copyrighted when I clearly owned the pictures. I clearly was the person in the pictures. I explained the situation on my appeal, but I didn't include any of the original pictures because I didn't know how to do that at that point. On the 11th of February, Instagram sends me that my Instagram account has been deactivated. This message was so weird because it said that I would have to contact the party who reported me. So does that mean that some person, like an actual human being, saw that I was reporting these accounts and reported my page? Or was this like an automatic response from Instagram? I don't know, but I would say the email suggests that someone has actually like reported me. I have no idea who. Most of my followers were my friends. I don't think any of them would have done this. So I have no idea where this came from. And it was so scary. And I'm still scared because I don't know, what if it was one of my friends? I mean, I'm not suspecting anyone because I don't think anyone would do this. Why would they do this to me? But I don't know. It's so scary because is there someone who like hates me and they did this? Okay, so at this point I was getting desperate and I didn't know who was reporting me. So what I did was that I DM'd a bunch of these accounts. Surprise, surprise, none of the accounts read it or answered, but well, you know, I was desperate and I was just hoping for something. 15th of February, I get an email that some of the accounts has been removed under copyright. Well, I had googled how I proved that I own the content because I didn't know it like a few weeks back. And Google said that I'd have to provide the original pictures with the original metadata. I made a Google Drive folder. I put all the original pictures there and they would have the metadata say that they were from 2020 and all the accounts had been made in 2024 and all the pictures on the accounts had the 2024. And I said like, please take a look of the metadata and it's from 2020, whereas all the pictures the accounts are using are from 2024. And please look at the quality. The quality is so much better on the original pictures that I own than the reposted ones the accounts are using. And that worked. So I mass reported a bunch of the accounts and I got all of them down. Most of them down by the 12th of March. And when I tell you there were dozens of them, I don't lie, because the form, you can put 30 links on the form, and I mean, I would link the profiles. I sent 5 of those forms, so there were at least 150 of those profiles. I did try to send Instagram a form proving that I owned the pictures, that I was the person in the pictures. I had sent them multiple IDs, like I sent them my passport and my driver's license, and well, that's all I had. Like, I ran out of IDs. Instagram just kept saying that the information doesn't match the information on the account. You can appeal only once, and if Instagram deems that the appeal is not valid enough, they just shut the whole thing down. They deactivate you permanently, so you don't have a second chance. I still try to email Instagram again, and this time I tried including the drive folder and, well, the text about how I am underage and how the metadata says that it's from 2020, but nothing. They never responded on that one. You know, losing my Instagram like that has been probably a blessing in disguise, because, well, I stopped spending hours on reels. I've actually lived the life outside of my phone. I might have been addicted or something. And the most sad thing about losing my account is that I had it since middle school. That's like over 7 years of memories just gone like that, and I can't get them back. Like, I have tried so many things to get my account back, and just nothing. If I did get it back, I don't think I would return to Instagram, really, because I do like I do like living real life and being kind of out of what is happening in the internet. But I would really like all the stories and all the posts back. And, well, what I've learned from this is that always back up everything. Posting to social media isn't going to preserve your memories, even though everything in the internet is forever or whatever. It's not. you can very much lose everything. I've requested the data for my profile. They did not send pictures or anything personal like that. They only sent like data for my ad preferences. Okay, well, lastly, I want to tell you about my attempts to get my account back. And the first one was the second email I sent to Instagram, never heard back. And my second attempt was on 18th of May, so a few months had gone by. Someone on Reddit said that Meta Verified has an actual customer support where you can talk to a real person. So I took the trial on Meta support. There is like 1 free week, and I took it on my portfolio account, which is also like a business account. I sent a report to the customer service. Like, I said that like this affects my income because I can't promote myself, my business. I can't get my threads to work because it's linked to the main account. Everything like that, you know, like, now I'm poor, my kids can't eat type of thing. And I will read you the whole interaction I had to with the customer support assistant. So, Meta support. Hi, thanks for contacting the Meta Pro team. I'm Joy and I'll be helping you today. The reference ID I understand that your Instagram account was disabled due to an error while reporting copyright issues. I sent back, hi and thank you in advance. Thanks for confirming your concern. This page pops up when opening the Threads app and never downloads. Same with the homepage. Thanks for sharing the details. This is the message that pops up when trying to access the account center. Thanks for sharing the details. Hi, the only way I can log in is through the link to Instagram, and whenever I try, it just brings me back to this page. As I have checked, you have already submitted the request to the team. I would request you to please wait for the team to check and review the details, as I can see that the account is currently restricted. Once the team has reviewed the account, we will get the update from the team. Okay, I will wait for the response. By the way, I want to add that I was trying to be like extra nice to the customer support because, well, I work in a customer service job, and I know that if you are being nice, sometimes we might bend the rules a little for you. So I try to be extra nice, so she would like push my case and tell her like, you did such a good job and everything. Anyway, she sends me, that's all, rest everything is fine. I'm glad I got the honor of assisting such a nice person. TLDR, the whole chat was that I can't log into the Instagram. She will send the case forward to the team. They will look into it and get back to me. And guess what? They never got back to me. I've never heard this again. On the 24th of May, I did have to cancel my Meta Verified because I don't want to pay for it, especially now. I don't want to support Instagram like that. So I had to cancel it. My last attempt to get my Instagram back was to request DSA 21 art and art 86 data because, well, someone on Reddit again said that had worked and they would have to send me the data and I could like appeal, or I could do something with it. I don't remember what the post said exactly. Anyway, they never sent me the data. I only got an email for confirmation. That's the whole story. I got impersonated. That was really fucking scary. I still don't know who did it, or why they did it. I don't even know you could do that. And I still to this day haven't gotten my Instagram back. I feel like the situation is so unfair because I'm basically the victim here. Like, what have I done? I just existed on the internet and someone stole my pictures and used them and my identity and used it. And then I get deleted and copyrighted and I never get my Instagram back. For basically no reason. Because, well, every single picture I had on my Instagram, I had taken them. I owned the pictures. And especially the selfies they used, I was in them. Like, what more can I do to prove that I'm me? I have run out of ideas and I have run out of things to do. I don't know. Fuck Instagram. They do not care about you. They don't care about the users. They don't even have customer support. Like, if they did care about the users, they would have an actual customer support, like actual people you could talk to. I'm not active on Instagram, really, because of this. I don't want to support a platform and I don't want to generate money for them because the whole thing is shady. I don't know what's the lesson to learn from here. Probably that always back up all your pictures. Do not use big platforms, which is kind of ironic, but big corporations suck. And well, if you're 15, do not put your accounts public because there is scary people out there. But although, like, I don't think it was some stranger. There is no reason. And how would have they found me? Like, also, like, creating over 100 accounts, that's so much effort. you probably have to pay someone for that. Or if you do it yourself, that is so time consuming. Not much I can do. I just have to take the L on this one, I think. Anyway, thanks for listening to my story. This is probably going to be quite a long video, so if you sat through it, you truly care, and I appreciate that. I hope you have a lovely day ahead. I hope you have a lovely week ahead, and we will hopefully see each other soon. Bye!